Guys, your next act is a comedian who has been performing for a very long time. He's going to be opening next Friday for Gilbert Gottfried. Please give it up for John Walton.
Thank you for that rousing ovation, that half-ass nonsense. Thank you so much. Thank you all for coming out. So let me get right into it. I've had a pretty interesting month. I don't know if, so anybody ever not close your hood to your car all the way and then drive down the highway at like 65 miles an hour? What happens when you do that? Same thing happened to my car. Hood slams right into my windshield. But for a minute, my brain's weird. For some reason, I think I'm gonna still drive and make it home like that, so I'm just looking through the cracks of the thing. But the worst thing about it is that there are actually people, mostly women, honking their horns, trying to tell me they're actually trying to, Mister! I'm like, bitch, I can't look at you, I'm gonna die. I can't look at you right now. I'm trying to drive, I'm in a death trap, there's nowhere to pull over. And then the cops come along, I'm thinking I'm gonna get pulled over. No, these fuckers are taking pictures. They're like doing selfies. Look at him, look at this idiot. So stupid, look at him. Oh man. That's how my month went. But I made it. I don't know how. But there's a lot of women. How many of you women have a guy who's just like a friend? Just a friend. What? I don't know why. I've been doing this 13. Women never answer any question you ever ask ever at a comedy show. I don't know why I'm asking. But listen, if you have a guy just as a friend, like I have a lot of girls as friends, stop telling us your sexual shit. Seriously, I'm not your girlfriend. I'm your friend. I'm your boy. We're boys, man. You don't have to stop telling me. One of my friends called me like 2 days ago, and she's telling me, John, I was with this guy last night. And I know she was, sure, what happened? And she told me he was, and I quote, she says, John, he was all balls? What is that? I never heard of that before. I never heard it. I was like, what do you mean he was all balls? She's like, that's all he had. I was like, well, what was that like? She's like, it's like sitting on a beanbag chair. You can't get no satisfaction in this. You like slide up. You can't do that. What, fellas, what's a woman supposed to do with that? If she try and use her hand, it's like trying to catch a salamander. You ever try that? You stand over and he's like, come here, you little fucker. Come here. Come here. And God forbid, listen, and God forbid you end up with a fat dude like me, because then you gotta punch him in his stomach to get him to pop out of it. You ain't know that, did you? Ladies, you punch a fat man in his stomach, it pops out. It does. You punch him hard enough, his dick will pop out like one of those noisemakers you get at birthday parties. He's like, the best time to do it is at New Year's Eve, right? That's the best time to do it. Right when the ball drops, you make his ball drop, right? Make his ball drop. Oh my goodness, man. Elliot was talking about race things. Whenever I think of race and shit, I think of, what's it, Paula Deen. You guys remember Paula Deen? She got in trouble. She had the cooking show. She got in trouble for saying all the racist shit. And one of the things she said is she wanted her sister to have an Old South wedding. You know what an Old South wedding? Russell, I swear to God. But you know what an Old South wedding is? By her definition, an Old South wedding is they wanted all the white folks to show up, and they were going to wear these elegant gowns and whatnot, and all the black people were going to be slaves in service to white folks. And that's the same thing I said. That's the same thing I said. And then I heard this, and you know what I thought? He's like, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. And listen, it's not to sell out or anything. I wanted to be there when she came into the kitchen, And he's like, where'd all the black folks go? And I'm like, they escaped. I told you. I knew there was up to something. Caught one of them trying to read. I knew there was up to something, Miss Paula. Pull the Escalade round from. We can go catch him now. There you go, catch him. And another race thing, I saw on the news, this is the funniest shit, that the Ku Klux Klan were in South Carolina giving candy to children. Anybody else see that? I was like, that's so cute. That's just adorable. What, does their masks now have smiley faces? They got smiley faces? Oh, goodness, man. And one thing that getting kind of annoying is that, like, the only thing more annoying than racism is people who go out of their way to prove that they're not racist. Like, I'll be at a bar, and some old guy be like, hey, look, hey. I don't care if you're white, black, brown, yellow, or purple. If I don't like it, I don't like it. And I'm like, purple, seriously? For real, purple? You know that already? Because purple get treated worse than Negroes would. They get treated like shit. Like one of them cuts you off, like fucking grapes, man. I'm so serious. Wait, how they appear out of thin air, man? Talking about the road. Well, come on, Smuckers, get out the truck there. What do you want to do about it, Smucks? You get to your job, your boss like, why were you late? Because fucking Prince and the Revolution cut me off. Prince. Fucking Purple Rain. And then there's always, whatever you talk about a minority, there's always one there. So you start talking about purple people like Dave stands up, he looks like Nightcrawler from X-Men. And, there's a lot of nerds in here, so I had to throw in the Nightcrawler. I had to do it. Anybody here, who was talking about dating websites? That was you, Dan Hopper, right? Give it for Dan Hopper, doing a great job hosting. Hosting is not easy, that's why I don't do it no more. I stopped hosting. But I saw Pamela Hill in here somewhere. But it was right there. I did a thing for her, Scranton Story Slam, like a week ago, and I told a story that I never told before, and it had to be 100% true. So this is 100% true, and I didn't wanna, but I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna be the second audience. Anybody here, you on the dating, everybody here been on Plenty of Fish? Yeah. I know, thank you. Thank you for being honest. Again, none of these women will admit that shit. None of these women, I'll go on Plenty, thank you. He pointed to you. I know Plenty of Fish girls when I see them. That name, Plenty of Fish, I swear to God, there's never been a name more correct than that, because there are plenty of fish. There's plenty of trout, plenty of groupers on there, plenty of catfish. But I had a girl, she messaged me, and she asked me to hang out. So like, sure, she said, meet me at the gas station. I was like, okay. That's where it's gone. And I should have known what was going to happen because I showed her my finest shirt. And she wore her finest stretching pants. You know, pants very, thank you. Pants very stretchy. I'm thanking you for real. I wasn't being sarcastic. No, fuck, I don't want to tell that story. I want to tell this one. I'll tell any that. So, my ex-girlfriend, she's a big girl, and I like the bigger girls. And but the only thing about the bigger girls, they can't understand that they can't wear the same things as the skinny girls do. Hey, I'm sorry. But she used to wear these shorts. They were supposed to say sexy on the back. That's what they're supposed to say. But she wore them so many times that they got real stretched out, right? So the sex was on this side and the back just said, why? Like, why are you wearing these shorts again? She said, how do they look, John? They look the same way they did yesterday. So what did I do? I bought her a pair of shorts that said beautiful to see if it say full on the back. It said full. I said, how come the waiter won't come over? Because I guess he read your shorts. All right, that's my time. Thank you. Give up Rich House for everybody else. All right.
Keep it up for John Walton, guys. I talked before about people acting weird around you when you're overweight. John tells a joke about punching a fat guy in the stomach to make his dick come out. Every head at this table they're my friends.